want to say Eid Mubarak to all my brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, made it.
Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there. Happy Mother's Day.
And all to single... Crazy still. And all to the single fathers as well, get me? Gotta show love to the single fathers.
It's not Father's Day though.
But no, but they might be stepping up on the mum's behalf. You get me?
But what about the mothers? What about the mothers that are stepping up for the...
You know on Father's Day, the mothers say, don't do that. Don't do that.
For single mums.
Let them have their time.
Get me.
What single father do you know?
Hey, what you mean?
I'm joking.
I don't even know what I actually don't. I all went over my head. I can't lie.
Went to get the milk.
Yo,
Are we back?
Yeah, man.
Another episode of Ball of Duty.
Say it with conviction, bro.
I'm tired. I'm tired of being in your presence.
Who upset you, man? Who upset you this week?
There's this guy called Romy. Been getting on to me a little bit.
Yeah. Why's he getting on to you? Your team was whack.
He said he didn't like my under 23 team. I was like, what about it? And he's saying the midfield was a bit shaky. And I was like, no, it ain't. Because Due, you saw what he did against Etienne yesterday. Movement.
You can speak, bro.
Hit the red button.
When we finish, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Both of them.
And press space button on the thing.
In space.
Yeah.
Alright, leave it to Sean. That's it. Sean's hands.
Moses.
Due is effectively Neymar, a Neymar region. Pedri is an Iniesta region. Caicedo is a Kante region. That's like my midfield is 30.
Don't say this ever again.
My midfield is 30.
Alright, cool. Go on, finish.
But then he started getting on to Samu. He said, when have you ever watched Samu before? I guarantee you've never watched Samu. I was like, wait, you're a Man United fan, right? Yeah. You know he scored 2 against us earlier this season. Silence. This is the type of people I'm dealing with.
You probably didn't even know.
It's crazy.
Just quickly, take that back.
Take what back?
Do a Neymar region.
Yeah.
Iniesta, Pedri.
Yeah, relax.
Take that back right now.
I'll let you finish your little segment.
Before they cook us some more.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his name, Romy? Before Romy gets onto you some more, take it back, please. Right now, please.
He wants to come on here and like.
These are the views of Dammy.
Yeah.
Not Ball of Duty.
Yeah.
I just said, invite him on. I'll eviscerate him in public. You'll never see him ever again. Ever.
I just want to say, yeah, speaking on the teams, yeah, I already said, yeah, the best teams were, I already said it was mine and yours, innit? We put it out to the votes, yeah. There's actually been quite a few votes.
But it's a name brand thing, man.
I don't even think, anyway, you lot can't move the goalpost. Yeah, I think it's me, him.
What Trent lost?
No, I don't even know. I think you might be ahead of Sean. I don't even know, bro.
Sean's
I can't
ahead
remember.
still.
I haven't checked.
Sean's ahead.
Let me check right now.
If Sean's ahead, Sean knows that he's got the worst team.
Does he?
Sean knows he's got the worst team. So if that's how you know that the fans just are hating, which is fine. I don't mind you guys hating me.
But you man are joint still.
Joint, okay.
Let me check how many
I'm
votes.
ahead on goal difference.
The thing is, my vote probably came from.
So obviously, I just want to quickly discuss the teams in it because I want to talk about Chris Rigg. What was he doing in your team,
Bro, look, there were bare centre midfielders I could have picked. Because I could have picked Camavinga. I was before whoever picked Camavinga. I was before
it was
you.
me.
But bro, man's just picking guys that man's watched recently. Man thinks good. Simple as, bro. I think Chris Rigg. Obviously, it was too early to pick him in terms of.
He's only 17.
Yeah, but I'm telling you now, if Chris Rigg was at Arsenal, man would be talking about him the same way man give Ethan and Ranieri love. It's just no 100%, but it's clout.
Ooh.
Clout drives people's thoughts, innit? So
18.
yeah, bro.
That's a lot. Nice. Manchester is my friends. Look, who's that? That's definitely.
Who? That his team. Remember his team?
Who's that?
Ain't that you?
Nah, bro.
The name?
Nah, bro.
Can you see the name?
I can see the name. Yeah.
That's definitely you, bro. You voted for yourself, bro.
What do you mean?
You definitely.
Man, do it. Man,
that.
Yeah.
So I'm ahead.
Yeah, you're ahead, man.
No, but there's been there's been a few votes, yeah. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
So 61%, 28%, Brendan.
Bro, how could you have 61%, bro?
6% you. That's why.
61% is a sweep.
Yeah, and then 28 him.
It's a name brand thing.
It is a name brand thing.
How? What's the name brand in my team though? Because you lot was laughing at Euro.
Your defense is awful.
But you can't say that because you wanted to pick Lewis Skelly.
Of course.
Yeah, and then we also.
But I was picking.
He's picking people that he likes.
Yeah.
You're not picking the best.
I picked someone I like. I like Lewis Skelly. I said I rated him.
Out
But
of
in
all the
terms of
fullbacks we have, he's probably the worst.
Who, Lewis Skelly?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Wait,
I think Skelly's
who's
right.
back?
Oh yeah.
better than Nuno Mendes.
Well, Skelly and him are
Stop it, bro.
what? He's been locking up people though.
Lewis Kelly's cold, bro.
He's been looking up.
If I was going to pick him, I was going to pick him as
He's not
7th
levels to
anyway.
Nuno Mendes.
He's been locking up. He's been locking up them players. The same players that Mendes been looking up. He's looking them up too.
Lewis Kelly's cold.
Who's he played against? Really?
Rodrigo's going to get...
Yeah.
He's going to clamp up Rodrigo, yeah?
Whoever comes on that side,
Yeah.
rock that boat.
And then what? I had Livermento that you also rate.
I rate Liverpool, yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's
Not
just
better than
it's,
Timber though.
it's just
Not
no.
better
I
than-
said
not
your.
better
I
than
said your.
Gusto.
Bro, I already rated our teams. I already
Who
said
you rate?
you got
What
solid
Esteve?
team. I rate him.
He's not better than...
Do you rate him?
He's not better than Murillo.
I haven't seen enough of him to
He had
give
the
an
best
opinion either
defence.
way.
Yeah,
I never said anything about it.
Pau Kubasi and
bro,
Dean Huijsen.
I gave him his flowers. I said, what did I say in the group? I said it's me and Brendan. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
you lot are close.
No, I said straight away when he said his team, when he was saying it out, he was the best team. But if anything, it shouldn't be 61-28.
Exactly, that's
It
the
should be,
point.
it should be
40. No, 30,
The
30.
more-
I just
should be
realised you
closer.
man
Come on.
hate. You just had haters.
Nah,
Don't give
not
me my
even.
flowers.
your
Yeah.
team weren't better than their team, if we're being real.
No, not better, but
The margin should have been closer
if
between you two.
we played against, if my team played against their teams, I'm backing my team to win.
What's hypothetically speaking?
Yeah,
don't work like
it's all
that.
hypotheticals.
Samu low-key looks like Taiwo Awoniyi, by the way. I was watching him
Because he's
yesterday.
Nigerian, as in like.
I was watching him yesterday.
Oh, what are you watching yesterday?
Yeah, I was watching Nottingham Forest yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, you watching?
Taiwo
Oh, I think
played.
too.
But also,
Taiwo.
I don't think his team is obviously cold. But I don't think going forward, I think there's no balance in the midfield.
I've got balance.
He's got Musiala CDM.
I said too many.
No, bro. No one.
Musiala
no,
CDM.
It just
Those
how
are formation.
No, it's just how the formation.
You can move them.
So
you know that.
who's your defensive
That's how I
midfielder?
did it.
Or who's your defensive
I'm
minded
putting
player?
Neves
Joey
there.
Pratt.
Oh, Neves, João Neves. Okay.
Yeah, but
on,
he's
man,
not.
respect
He's not
me.
going to be able to run all that by himself,
Not by
bro.
himself.
Thank
No,
you.
but I want to have
Ethan's
the
there,
ball.
Ethan's
there. Musiala
No,
is
it's
there.
too much man on the ball, bro. What happens when they don't have the ball?
So when Pedri,
When Caicedo
and
comes in,
Gavi-
Yeah.
clamp off.
when Pedri,
And
Gavi
Pedri
and
comes
Frankie
and Pe-
play, you man not saying this.
But
though.
Pedri's on his team.
Huh?
When D3 play in real life, you not saying who's gonna play. Yeah, bro, man, kick the ball, and move right, all like interchange, bro.
Yeah, but
and they
they've
got good
they've got
rotations.
crazy
bro,
highlight.
If my,
Actually, he's got good
if my
defense.
rotations are good, more than not, you're not gonna be able to stay with my players. So it's not gonna
But you
matter
haven't got, like-
defensive like
you
that.
haven't got
And
like
one
a
year
Gavi.
in the 10 is still a
When-
bit.
Yeah,
Why-
but
why
Gavi-
that?
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Yeah, you're not
Who's your
ready.
right winger?
Elise.
Bro, G.
Come
And
on,
Turkey
man.
was the other winger.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
come
they're
on, man.
two players that don't track
How
back.
do you not? But
These are your friends
Elise,
still.
Elise,
Huh? These are your
what
friends
for?
How them up? You can
don't-
see.
they don't know me, they don't
You
know
can
me.
see the voters, bro.
saying.
You can see the voters.
Who's your
Show me
striker?
the ball,
Who's
show
your
me-
striker?
Someone had Sesko.
Oh,
yeah.
Ketty.
Look,
Good
let's go
striker,
the comments
good
as well,
striker,
yeah.
baby,
No, go
baby,
with
yeah.
the-
Yeah,
go
United,
with
go
the-
with
They're not
minute.
teams there for
Who knows
HMB.
what
HMB. Okay, cool.
And he said, he said, who's Esteval? I was like, how very dare you?
Go and vote for
The
you,
best
man.
talent to
You
come
can't
out
see
of
who voted
Brazil
for
since
them.
Neymar. Who's
Just see
Esteval?
who's voted. Everyone has voted.
You're looking who's voted. They're gonna be your friends though.
Doesn't do it like that.
I can't see you.
Only that means probably one person voted for him and one person voted for him. Anyway,
Hey, whoever voted for me, man. We're locked in, man. We're locked
so what?
in.
I just want to ask you also, why is there no Saka in there?
I was never gonna pick Saka, bro. Come on.
Saka was on my list, but I went for
How? Why didn't you
Ranieri.
pick Saka?
I said at the time, I guess you expect me to pick Saka, but I wanted to pick something that was less boring.
Yeah.
Esteval, everyone's saying the best talent to come out of Brazil since Neymar. I've seen him, he's doing mad things out there. I wanted him on my team.
Yeah.
Romy, is he lying or not?
And then we got
Samu Agahawa.
I just want to also say, why was Gusto your first pick? That's a bit mad.
Crazy.
Because we changed the criteria.
Romy actually said that for that to be your first pick, it's a howler. Your first of everyone, you had to pull,
thing
big
is,
pull up
I knew- I knew- Did I not know full well?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
I tried to explain it and you're like, we didn't ask you. And I was like, alright then, cool. The reason, we also changed the criteria. Had we not changed the criteria, for example, Timber wouldn't have been able to be picked. The right backs.
You tried to pick a goalkeeper as a
birthday.
rated 24. Stop this.
Yeah, because you changed the criteria.
No, but you picked.
No, he was already 24 though.
He
Come
was
on, bro.
already 24.
Yeah, because you changed the criteria.
Man was turning 24 the next day. Timber been 24 since like January. So it's not like he's mad, bro. Your keeper was 24, bro.
Yeah,
That's
he
and you had to change
wasn't
it.
on my list though. But when you change
But
the
these man are
criteria,
23.
so
So who would your first pick had been if the criteria didn't change?
no, Gusto was my pick because based on the old criteria. The criteria then changed, and I didn't realize all the people. I didn't realize that there were any good right because I didn't So essentially, I didn't realize that there were any good right backs left.
You didn't do your research. That's what
I did do my research, and the likes of Timber couldn't have been in there. And I didn't realize that by changing the criteria, Timber was then allowed.
Yeah, but just because of Timber, you still
had a good team. Not change.
If they were, so the reason why
I'm not changing those. They were playing under 18 football. I'm turned 18. I can still play under 18 football, bro.
Yeah.
So how the criteria change, bro?
Because
Timber turned 23 this year.
No, he's turning 24.
What? September, sorry. But he's still under the age, bro.
No. Check Timber's age, because Timber
23.
Yeah, but when does he turn 24?
I think in July.
He turns 24 part of this season is the point. So, to your example, yes, you can play 18s at the age of 18, but you can't play 18s when you're about to turn 19, which is why Timber wasn't allowed.
For next season, because next season would be...
Can 24. I just say, you still ain't explain why you picked...
The reason why is because I did my research. I went through every position. Left back stacked, centre back stacked, central midfield stacked, strikers not stacked, but as in they were all of a similar level apart from John Duran. I didn't want to pick him first anyway because that's Sean's guy. Wingers stacked. The only positions that I looked at and I was like, every guy is dead apart from the first pick.
So Liverpool was dead?
Nah, but as in,
September turned 24 in June. He turned 24 in June.
Sorry, I couldn't get it.
So, thank you, I was correct.
But I don't. Nah, your criteria still don't make sense.
But either way, it still don't make sense of why you picked Gusto. You're saying because everyone else was stacked.
Every other position was stacked.
But you weren't sure on the right backs, so you went with Gusto.
Every position was stacked. So if you pick Lamine Yamal as your first pick, I can say Esteval, I can say Saka, I can say Elise, all these guys who are not that far off Lamine Yamal, in my opinion anyway. If you think Lamine Yamal is miles better than Saka, I massively disagree with you.
Is he not miles better than Esteval?
No. Well, yes, but no. As in, like... So basically, if it's like, was... I'm trying to think, who was the best player after Messi? It would probably be Ronaldo. Okay, was Neymar miles behind Ronaldo in like 2014? Yes, but no. Because Neymar is a better footballer than Ronaldo and has always been a better footballer than Ronaldo. But Ronaldo was ahead just because he's played in Europe. And that's where my head's at.
When did Neymar go to Barcelona? In 2014?
2013?
Okay.
Something like that. So that's where my head's at rest of it. As in, like, I think when
he would have been miles behind in 2014. Cristiano Ronaldo,
2013,
Real Madrid. I think he'd have been miles behind.
Yeah, but we're talking about when he was at Santos, he came 10th in the Ballon d'Or. As in, like, everybody knew that this guy's the truth.
Of course.
And that's how I view Esteval. As in, this guy's the truth.
But I think
he's going to come to Europe and like he's going to tear things up.
Fair.
And that's how I view Esteval.
I don't dispute it, but I'm just saying. Well, first of all, I think Cristiano Ronaldo would have been way ahead of.
Probably, but maybe Ronaldo's not a good example. But I can't think of who else because it's Messi, Ronaldo, then everyone else. I don't know. Maybe Gareth Bale or something in 20.
Okay, fair.
Something like that. Yeah. But yeah, that's how I viewed Esteval, and that's why I'm like, it doesn't really matter to me.
Hazard.
Okay, Hazard.
I don't think anyone else would have picked Esteval.
No, I had him on. He's on my team. He was my starting right winger.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but so
I wouldn't have picked him first though.
Yeah, what I'm saying. So even it would have come back around for you to grab him if you wanted to grab him. What I'm saying.
I don't know what everyone else is going to pick.
I don't think anyone else would have picked Gusto.
I had him as my right back.
Okay. I had him. You were related still. You were actually related.
Tiny Sean.
No, but he's right. That's like one of the main. That's probably one of the main. That's the best right back in the Prem right now.
Right back and goalkeeper.
What under 23?
On 23.
Oh.
Yeah, right back and goalkeeper.
And he's also up there for best right back.
Not better than Timber.
I think he's better than Timber.
He's not better.
Not from what I've seen.
But they're different.
No, but he's also up there for top right backs in the Prem though.
Yeah, one of the best backs in the Prem.
You gave me that. No, I think he is.
I think he is, but as in, it's hard playing at Chelsea because
no, he's good. He's good from what I've seen.
They lost to the under 23, under 21.
The reason why, so Gusto is just an old school overlapping fullback type thing, whereas Maresca has him inverting, and it doesn't work. He's not technical like that to be in the middle like Zinchenko in the middle of the park. So it doesn't work. But if you have him doing like Reece James on the overlap, well, Gusto's that guy. I rate him highly.
Talking of right backs. They're calling my boy a traitor.
A rat.
Judas.
A snake.
A rat.
What do you man think? I think man are doing too much personally.
Yeah,
but,
I think.
No, they've not take it personal up north, bro.
But gee, bro, when they're
They're
comparing
burning
it
his
with,
top already.
they're comparing it with Gerrard and Carragher, but it's different, bro.
Gerrard tried to leave twice.
I don't know if he tried to. I know the teams wanted him. I don't know about him trying to personally, but
He was ready to go to Chelsea.
I think,
ready
and then I think
go.
the Liverpool gangsters like kidnapped his dad or something.
Allegedly.
Yeah, they're done.
but bro, Trent's won the Premier League. He's won
He
everything.
won everything he can for.
He's won
There's not
everything Gerrard's
much
done.
More he can do. He want and more, bro.
and more.
If he was captain, I could hear it to a certain extent. Like, why you want to leave? You're captain in the football club. You can win everything at Liverpool
He
even
won
more.
everything.
But bro, you can't turn down Real Madrid, bro. I'll be real, bro.
He's gonna get cooked by.
Not even for more money.
I think Jude said it. Yeah, like
Not even for more money.
other team. When teams come knocking, it's calmer. When Real Madrid come knocking, they knock down the whole house.
You can't turn down
So
Real
it's
Madrid,
hard
bro.
and he's done everything. Like you can't. You just gotta thank him. Like he's come up through Liverpool ranks. He won every trophy he can for Liverpool. There's not more he can do apart from to stay there and try to win. But it's gonna be harder for him.
Devil's advocate. Because I'm firmly on
You lose hunger a bit as well.
Trent can go, but
People say
could he not have done something like a Grealish and be like,
No.
look, I'm trying to leave, sell me.
No, shall I tell you why?
Because he's gone on a free.
Real Madrid got to him quickly already. I think they already spoke
2 years
to him.
ago,
Yeah,
allegedly.
because I was
Yeah, but I'm
chatting to you
saying
last
that's why
week.
he's a snake, no?
Yeah,
No, not really.
That happened
yeah,
in football,
slightly, because apparently that's why him and Drew been chilling for the last 2 years. They've been chilling for time, but apparently they spoke to him 2 years ago, and they've probably done the same thing with
Yeah, they
all the signings they've
they've
got
done it
for free.
before,
Yeah,
bro. And
But,
Mbappe,
yeah, they basically tell you, yo, chill off for 2 years. We're 100,000% coming for you, and we're gonna offer you
But with
bam bam.
Mbappe, they offered the money and PSG turned him down. So when Mbappe inevitably does leave for free, PSG
yeah.
can't say anything.
Yeah.
Whereas with Trent, Liverpool are getting no money for him.
Yeah, but he's gone for free.
But even though,
But does that not make him a little bit of a snake?
Why?
how much money would they get for him though? In his last year,
Oh, in his last year,
not getting nothing really.
But say,
let's
but,
say 50 mil.
but say that. Say he signs a new deal.
They don't really need that 50 mil. I'll be real. Their transfer policy is good. Their net spend is good.
But say anyway, he signs a new deal and he wants to go anyway. They don't want to let him go for what he wants
That's
to
what
go
I'm saying,
for.
bro.
So
I'm not saying-
you might as well go on your own time.
I'm not saying that, but
you
as
can't
in-
get hold to rant to buy a club every time. Bro.
No, agreed. Because like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate here. But it's not so much sign a new deal and have a release clause for that. But if you know full well 2 years ago you're going to Real, like you want to go to Real Madrid, make it known. Look, I'm not signing
This
this.
looks worse.
Why have I
This
got?
looks worse,
Why have I
bro.
got? Yeah, why have I got to make it known? I know in my
looks
head
worse,
I'm gonna go,
Not
but I've done
publicly.
perform.
Not publicly.
at a
To the
high
club.
level.
Take it to the club.
It's gonna
Look,
get leaked.
I'm
Nature's
not
brother.
signing a new deal. I want to go elsewhere.
But you can
Sell me.
You can get that invocation from him not signing new. So when they offer you contract, you keep turning
Turn it down,
You must
but
get
why?
that.
Why is it turning it down? He wants because
But
that coming out of Liverpool.
But wait. Do you think they offered him a new deal? Because it's not just one player, bro. It's 3 players that are running out of contract. Their 3 best players are running out of contract now. To me, it makes me think
They
none of
probably
them man
thought-
got offered new deals, bro.
They probably
Yeah, they
thought
got-
he'd be the one to
So
stay
you
the
tell me
most.
they all rejected new deals 2 years ago. 2 years ago, where were Liverpool? Like, 3rd or something?
Yeah.
Were they 3rd? Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah, for sure.
you got Klopp. Like, you tell me.
No, they were second, no?
No, third.
No, Arsenal finished second last 2 seasons, so they'd been
The third.
3rd or 4th or
They're
something. Yeah.
third.
You're telling me they offered these 3 men all new deals and they all rejected it. To me, I don't think they offered
So-
them new deals.
You don't think they obviously would have offered Salah. In fact, Salah's even said they've offered him, but they're just
What,
massive
now?
difference.
I'm
I
talking
don't know about 2
years ago.
I don't know about when. But that's another thing. Football clubs obviously have to be smarter. And when the guy's running down his contract, by 18 months he has to have that deal
100.
signed.
100.
If not, you've got to think of contemplate actually selling him,
100.
which clearly they haven't done with Trent. Like I said, it's just devil's
Yeah,
advocate.
but
thing.
even then, who's gonna be dumb enough to put money up with 18 months of his contract left?
No, teams
I'm
will.
chilling.
Could you get him?
No, it depends.
Cheaper.
No, but it depends if they really want him. Like I said, Real Madrid ain't gonna spend that money. They'll chat to him, say, if Real Madrid chat to you and say, chill for 18 months, you're chilling.
They would have buoyed Liverpool off if they tried to bid for him because they would have done like a cheeky
They would've
20,
got
25,
20,
Yeah.
24
maybe
mil
30.
or something.
And then now you're looking at it like, right, you think
Then you reject that. He's still gonna go for free at the end of the day. They just do that out of respect, probably.
I think man just got a rate, bro. Trent's done his thing at Liverpool, bro.
Yeah,
He's done
yeah.
his thing in the Prem, bro.
It's his time
You
still.
can't.
in
Real Madrid, bro. You
It's
can't
not
turn down
mad.
Real
It
Madrid.
would be mad if he left Liverpool to go to United. Then cool, I hear.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying.
Any Prem team,
I hear
Chelsea,
it.
Man City.
But man's going abroad to probably the best club.
and not for more
You
money.
lot, they're haters. Cause when Ronaldo left, I was sad, but we was happy for him.
Yeah.
Weren't you? Exactly.
When
So.
Fabregas
I was
left,
happy with
Yeah, I
Ronaldo.
was upset,
He
but
charged
it's
it.
Barcelona, man.
But we can't.
Well, I'm saying, I hear it.
Arsenal can't fight
Yeah.
Barcelona, bro.
I hear it.
They got Messi, bro. These men got Mbappe.
And
They got all
fact-
the best players,
The
bro.
fact we got him from Barcelona as well, I can charge it.
charge
What
it,
I'm
bro.
saying, but
Isn't
man,
it a little bit
like,
boring,
it's what
bro.
it is.
Like, are you not tired of having all the best players in the world in every
Nah,
position?
I think with Real Madrid, I like it personally.
Nah, man.
I'll be real.
So they got the best right back in the world. They probably got one of, if not the best centre back in the world, other than
I wouldn't say Trent is the best right
Goalkeeper.
back in the world. Then
They got
I
best
wouldn't say
goalkeeper
that.
in the world.
Who would you say is the best right back in the world?
I mean, there's
As in
they
in 2025.
they could have Hakimi in that position and not see.
I
I
think
think
he's not better than
washed. I
Trent.
think he's washed now, bro.
Hakimi,
No, Hakimi's not washed.
he's not washed.
He's
He's
not
not
washed.
better than Trent.
Obviously, because you can't spray the ball at Trent, but overall, he's as a package, he's a very good right back.
Do you think before knee injury?
Carvajal.
Yeah.
Because that was an overlap
Yeah,
when they were
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that they think Carvajal is actually better defend.
Well, Gary Neville said it.
And I'm like, pfft,
He's a Spanish version of him.
yeah. And
Of
like,
Gary Neville.
Gary Neville.
Yeah, that's why
Carvalho's
he's
a good fullback.
Yeah. No, I like
Carvajal's
him. Yeah.
top. Is he better than Trent?
I don't think he's personally better. Than Trent.
No,
There was a period though. I did. think he's
There was a
better than Trent.
period, but as in,
we're
now
gonna
that
see
Trent
though.
can
We're gonna
defend-
see now though when he goes and he's playing Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal and all these man. We're gonna see.
I don't think these kind of things.
They'll cook him, bro.
But the mouth on the other side.
No,
Yeah,
but
but he'll still come in. He'll do something.
Rafinha,
Yeah, everyone's coming now.
These
He's
kind of
peak,
things,
bro.
yeah.
He was playing against alright people.
No, Miles, come, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Come
people
back.
talking like Carvajal don't get cooked. Carvajal gets cooked.
No, every great defender
it's
gets
your
cooked.
job, bro.
It's part of the
Yeah.
game, bro.
But these
Same
kind of
thing, it's just
things
like
when you-
striker misses chances. It's part of the game.
These
bro.
kind of things when you say he's gonna get cooked by Nico Williams, I don't necessarily think
He definitely is. Bro.
Trent lives a life where, yeah, you might cook me,
But I won't
but
cook
we're
you,
gonna
like,
see
yeah.
who ends with the dub. That's the life.
And
of
more
Trent
time is Barcelona, bro.
lives. More time is Trent.
Nah.
He's got his league. He's got Champions League, bro.
Nah, what the crap about? You know what I'm saying?
He weren't playing.
But still, Liverpool's team.
They probably lost because he wasn't playing. I can't lie.
You reckon?
It was a big reason.
Even
when he
even
played
the
in
fact
the
that
league,
even the fact that PSG nullified him offensively killed Salah.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
in the second leg, he was starting to take over, in my opinion,
Yeah.
and then he got
Trent.
injured. Yeah, he was starting to take over that game in the second half.
But yeah, man, I think, bro. Yeah.
For me, in 2025, best right back in the world.
I think
I
Liverpool
can't-
fans
So what?
will
You
get
just
harsh.
ignore his defensive part of the game.
Nah, because
You want to say, oh, he's not as bad as
It's
people
n-
think,
it's not
but is
that
it
bad.
actually? Is it actually not that bad?
okay, so this is the
To be
challenge.
classed as the best right back.
This is the challenge that because a lot of people go like, "Oh, Dalot cooked him. He's terrible." So the challenge I always set to people is, give me the list of games this season that Trent has been cooked in. And I guarantee it will be less than one hand. So you'll go Dalot and then Doku and then anyone else. No, as in the cookings aren't actually anywhere near as bad as people make out. It's that they live in the mind because when Dalot cooks you again and again and again and again, and Dalot's rubbish playing that on the left hand side, it stays in the mind. But Trent's nowhere near as bad defensively you think he is, because when he goes up against Bradley Barcola and Kvaratskhelia in the first leg against PSG, was he not very good?
He was,
No, it was.
he's surprisingly good actually.
Yeah.
I thought
He
Barcelona
can
would
actually
kill him.
defend when he
When he played against Rafael Leao and against
No, but
AC Milan.
He has that gene where he just sleeps though, like
Yeah,
where that cool he might be locked in, but that 1 second you sleep might cost you Champions League
Hey,
final.
hey,
It's a fullback, bro.
Huh?
It's the life of a fullback, bro. No one's locked in the whole game, bro. But I'm saying,
No,
like,
do you know about that? The greats are.
nah, bro.
They are.
Everyone gets cooked at the back post.
Huh?
Everyone gets
Everyone
cooked at the
switches
back
off every
post.
now and
No, but like
It just matters when.
Who's the greatest fullback you would remember? Danny Alves? Come on, bro.
Daniel, probably, but
Cafu.
Daniel was
I like
fantastic
Cafu.
defensive.
You don't like Cafu?
Daniel
What?
better than
Cafu.
bro.
Who?
Daniel was better.
Daniel was for me probably best right back.
Cafu's
of-
cold.
that I've seen in
Defensively,
my life.
I didn't
defensively
watch Cafu
Cafu's
enough
way better.
like that.
Defensively, Cafu's way better than Dani Alves.
Yeah, but
It's just
Daniel
going
is
forward. You're
probably
just seeing the
best right
skills
back I've
in
ever
that
seen in my
going
life.
forward.
My memory of Cafu
Not
was AC
fantastic
Milan.
defensively.
So it was too.
No, in Brazil
too late.
2002.
Yeah, but bro, come on.
What about best left backs? Is
Actually
it
cold.
just Cashley?
No, Marcelo.
Marcelo, best left back you ever seen?
Yeah, my personally.
Not fantastic defensively.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
But you lot are looking at like, I feel like in La Liga it's all offensive play, bro. When you play for them teams, it's not really so much defensive. So if you're gonna rate a player on being a fullback, I think you have to rate a bit of both.
agreed. But okay, let's go because obviously we all rate Cashley, but Cashley at Arsenal.
If you're
amazing
talking a bit of
forward.
both, I think it'll be Ashley Cole.
Yeah, but we
I
rate
don't know,
we
man.
rate Patrice Evra more than like these men do.
Yeah.
Patrice Evra.
Offensively, he ain't as good as Ashley Cole, but he puts in a shift, bro.
Yeah, but as in, it's not as if he's never been prone to a defensive
Yeah,
lapse.
shit.
No, he does. He sleeps as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
all-
was Trent.
yeah.
Like, so
No, but not as much as Trent.
Maybe not as much as what was that?
Nothing. He laughed.
He laughed at something.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But yeah, bro, it happens, bro. Football's gonna get cooked, man. I think we're gonna see though if he can adapt his game at Real Madrid, because
He's not going to get any protection. But Salah's not protecting him anyway.
not that I think.
But how's
the
he not
critics-
protected?
The critique for Real Madrid is different.
Oh yeah, the criticism.
So-
He'll get cooked.
So, for example, if they lose the El Clasico and get had up, or Atletico Madrid have them up, or someone has them up, you're gonna know about it. Trent's gonna know about it. You get me? So they're judged differently to how.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Real Madrid got Arsenal next. If they beat Arsenal and then they play PSG, Man says that Mbappe's had a spectacular season. If PSG knock them out, Mbappe's getting killed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see if he can, like, Trent can adapt to that life of things. But I'm happy for him, man.
Where's Vinny been?
Ballon d'Or,
Where's
2028.
Who? Trent.
That's what he says. The reason he's going to
That's why he's going to Real Madrid.
Yeah, but he says he wants to win the Ballon d'Or.
Who did?
Trent.
He's actually said he wants to win the Ballon d'Or.
wants to win the
That's why he's going to Real Madrid.
That's why he's going to Real
You
Madrid.
believe it, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
But
You know, bro. You know,
but
Real Madrid to win the Ballon d'Or, bro.
Can you be in the same side as Mbappe, Vinicius, and win the
Potentially,
Ballon d'Or?
if he does mad, if he gets like 56 assists or something, he's gonna get.
Yeah, but you're assisting someone.
Yeah, I know.
He could do it, I swear now. His only issue is Mbappe. Maybe Jude. If Jude wins the
Not
Ballon
necessarily
d'Or,
Vinicius, because
We're going to the ceremony B.
Come on.
Vinicius, yeah, he's gone missing. Mbappe's got like double the amount of goals. Well, Mbappe's got 30.
3.
I think got 2 yesterday, maybe 34 now.
No, I saw that.
Okay, 33. And Vinicius is on 19, but in the league, Vinicius only got 10. I was like, this was your Ballon d'Or winner piece. I say your, it's my Ballon d'Or winner.
Not mine.
Hey, not
bro.
mine.
Not
He
mine.
didn't win. I'm happy he didn't win. Football one.
Football one, okay.
Football one.
Any Ballon d'Or
Nominees.
guesses this year? Who do you think is going to win it?
Rafinha.
Rafinha?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Who's going to win it this year?
But depending on what.
As long as it's not
trophy
Harry
team-
Kane, I'm happy.
Inshallah, Dembele does it.
Dembele.
Oh,
Inshallah.
Usman.
But PSG have to win the Champions League.
Yeah,
If they don't win the Champions League, he's got no chance.
yeah.
Okay.
But even
But a lot of these players don't have a chance if they don't win the Champions League. I feel like it might result. It might be on someone who wins the Champions League.
That's true.
because
actually.
Salah was up there. Now he's out.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
he's out. It's
but
gone
if
down.
Arsenal win the Champions
It's deep
League,
though because
what happened? If Arsenal win Champions
he
League,
could've
no
got it.
Arsenal players winning it.
What? You think an Arsenal player?
No, say if Arsenal win Champions League, no Arsenal players winning it.
Nah, no Arsenal player wins it. If an Arsenal player wins it, that's mad. They'll probably give it to Saliba or something.
Saliba.
But Havertz deserves it. More than Saliba.
No, but I think
you might not laugh him, but that's who you should go
the
with.
Ballon d'Or will
number
go
9
between Real
against
Madrid
Madrid.
and Barcelona. But if PSG do win, I think Dembele will have a big
Bayern?
shout. I don't think Kane has enough clout to get a Ballon d'Or.
No, but Musiala's.
They win the league
Musiala
and Champions
definitely
League.
I don't know if
No,
they'll
but
win the
Musiala's
league
been
now.
Musiala
playing
doesn't
better in
have
that team though.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, but he doesn't have
He's
enough
just he's the star in that team. I'm telling you, he makes the team tick
It's all
so
about clout. Innit? It's all
disgustingly.
about that name that's banging off. You barely hear about. No offense, you barely hear about Musiala.
Yeah, but it's like real
And Kane
footballers know.
Kane is not making enough noise like Lewandowski was, for example.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he should have won it. Do you get me? So
And if they don't win the league with injuries now,
He got bumped though.
and they don't make it through like Champions League, you got no chance.
But Lewandowski's not getting that much praise this
No.
season either.
No, he's still cooking.
That's
though.
because Rafinha and Lamine Yamal got the clout. Even Pedri's got the clout.
Yeah,
I'm hearing
that's
Pedri name.
You been Pedri?
I've been hearing Pedri's
No,
name.
but he ain't gonna.
As
be
he
top-
won't win it above the.
He ain't gonna be in top 3, top 5 either. He ain't gonna be in top.
I don't know, but
But remember when I put Pedri in my team, Josie was like,
Yeah, but we know Josie doesn't know ball. Come on, that's been known.
That's why he didn't come back.
he got dropped.
Yeah, that's why he didn't come back.
He got
We
cut.
like the Leon manager, just 9 months
he got-
suspension.
he got cut, man.
He's on a ban.
Fonseca.
hey, shout out Liam Rossinha.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you watch the game?
No. But I know Hull done him dirty, so I'm happy to see him doing well at Strasbourg.
It hurt me, man. Because Strasbourg didn't play well.
Hey, a dub's a dub. What's that,
He
4-1?
played
4-2?
badly and win 4-2. Yeah. Shirky was balling out of his mind. Well, in the first half, anyway.
My boy.
What's going on? What's going on with Foden?
Phil Foden, bro.
What did you say?
Who, Jude?
Someone said something.
No,
like
Gary
that.
Neville was basically saying
He has to play.
he has to play for England. Like, how can we have a player like this and him not play for England, innit? But like he was getting cooked by everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "What are you on about, bro?" Because Foden doesn't grab any opportunity he has. Do you get it? Like, so even at Man City, I don't feel like Foden. I know he won the PFA last year, but I don't feel like Pep looks at Foden as,
his
I have
saviour.
to have
The
you.
go-to man. 'Cause,
Same way Bernardo
K-
Silva, KDB, these kind of men.
KDB's
David
gone off. Okay, who's number 10?
Sane.
It should be you, but he hasn't taken the opportunity.
I think he's very protected, man.
Yeah.
The most overprotected man in England.
No, I think
Actually,
that
maybe Declan
Grealish.
Rice.
I think Grealish
No.
as well.
Ooh, Grealish is a good
What do you
shout.
mean? No,
shout.
Grealish is definitely
Grealish
up
is
there.
a shout. But I think the damning thing for Foden is I think because KDB's done now. I think next season they're still going to sign another 10 to replace.
Look, get Verts.
him.
I don't think they'll
Exactly.
get him.
But
So
I don't think he gets enough accountability for performances.
When he has a good game, you hear about it.
hear
When he
about
plays
it.
badly, when they had that run of 9 losses in 11 games, did you hear anybody asking where's Phil Foden?
Sean was what?
but then he scores 2 against Brentford.
Oh, yeah, he's back.
Foden.
He's
Oh
back.
my
He's
days.
back.
This is what Phil Foden can do when he's on form. Bro, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I think Gary Neville saying that he should be playing for England. I think Gary Neville needs to let that go.
Yeah.
England need to pick the best team in terms of balance rather than names.
Yeah.
Hence why they felt that Trent didn't need to play over Kyle Walker, and hence why.
Whoa. When I was making the argument for Trent, none of you man backed me.
No, I don't think Trent deserved to play over Walker up until after the last World Cup.
Yeah, because as
Personally.
bad as you think Walker was, he did perform well for England.
And I just think he was good
And then the
at
Euros
personally.
happened.
What Euros?
The one just gone.
I said Trent would play. I picked Trent in my team.
Did you?
I picked Trent in my
think
team.
we all picked Trent.
It's in the group chat. The
I think
ball
I
the
think
other
we all
one.
picked Trent. But before that, in the
when-
World Cup, he was like, he won. He didn't lose his athletics back then.
He,
But
World Cup
now,
speed went
now
up top
he-
of
Time I
last
thought
year,
he was
but-
calm. Yeah, that time I thought he was calm, so I would have
Yeah.
still picked him, Kyle Walker. But yeah,
Okay, because when we were talking about picking the Euros team, and you guys weren't directly involved, but you were there and you heard the convos between me and James Oban, podcast member who has never appeared on the pod. I
You
was,
need to allow him. It's his birthday yesterday. You just couldn't.
it's not his birthday today, is it? And then when we were talking about Trent versus Kyle Walker, my point was that at this point, Trent is level with Kyle Walker in terms of defensive ability, but offers far more going forward.
Yeah.
He's like, no, Trent's way worse defensively. We all saw what happened with Kyle Walker in the Euros. He was trash. He's clearly
It's
washed.
been trash for AC as well.
Yeah, you
Has
saw him
he?
get cooked against Feyenoord.
Has he? I haven't watched JC.
Bro, I'm gonna show
not
you
in
the
general.
highlights.
A lot-
Just
most
against
of-
final. Just after this, I'll show you the highlights.
Most of the
just
time,
that game, he got
like,
cooked even. But he's
nothing
been getting
happens,
cooked.
but-
He got subbed at half time one game, no?
Yeah, that was the game after.
The game after you got cooked.
But
side
yeah,
note,
they weren't helping me.
Jarrell Hatto is about to win a league.
Bro, my man's meaty,
left
bro.
back
I've
or
been
the centre
telling you.
back?
Timber's brother's better than him, bro.
He's a centre mid,
He's
though.
centre
isn't he?
mid, bro.
Yeah, but bro,
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
your
bro.
boy's not a centre back though.
Centre back.
Where's he playing?
I'm just saying. I just said, bro, he's about to win a league. What's the
Timber's brother is my captain. You get me? So I like Timber a
What's his
little
name?
bit.
Quinton or something?
Yeah.
Quinton.
But them, Bun Ajax, man. Don't
Yeah,
wanna hear that.
Foden crazy overprotected though.
Wait, so obviously internationals happened. So going forward, do you think Tuchel should? Because obviously Tuchel played a full back four, innit? Do you think Foden should?
He shot me nowhere near that.
Rogers
man.
looked calm when he came on. Eze looked calm.
Off
you think Foden-
the dome, could you think of your England 11 for the next World Cup?
Most probably, yeah.
Alright, let's.
But I reckon that will change throughout next season.
It depends on injury.
Yeah, injuries, form, and that sort of stuff. But like, you picture what you would like to see at the start, going into the World Cup next year.
Kobe.
You want Kobe in there? Legit, want Kobe in there?
He can't play.
So who'd you have in there?
He can't
Chris
run,
Rick.
bro.
You don't mind. He can't run. He played good. He played good in the Euros. Did he not play good in the Euros?
He did play well in the Euros.
You can't do that,
Playing
B.
Kobe in a 3, I think.
I say can't run. He can pass, bro.
I don't think
I'm not
play him in
having
a
him
2.
in
If you
my
play Kobe in a 3,
I'm having a
I'd be
2.
okay.
He can't play in the 2. So.
He can't play in the 2. Nah.
No, double pivot, he can't play.
So I assume you all want Pickford in goal.
I want a new keeper, but like,
I haven't seen
Pickford's
him.
calm.
yeah, he
Pickford's
can't. But
yeah.
I need a better keeper. in
Left
general.
back.
Miles Lewis Skelly
You're going Lewis Skelly.
Yeah,
or Lewis Hall.
MSL.
I'll be wrong. I'm gonna go Lewis Hall. Actually,
I'm going Skelly.
I don't think Skelly's gonna play left.
I'll go Skelly.
Skelly. So, in terms of how you're going to play
But
Skelly,
that
is
would
it-
depend
is
on
it
form,
inverted into
obviously.
midfield type thing. Or
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Both.
I'm probably Lewis.
Inverted and bombing down the wing.
Cold
He looks good, like inverted,
for England against
and he helps out Declan Rice because
He needs it.
he kind of has to play. So, right back.
Ballon d'Or winner, Trent.
Trent on.
Trent. So no shot, no Reece James shots.
It depends.
Let's
If he
say
gets
Reece
back-
James stays fit.
Yeah, if you get fit and stay fit, don't play James.
No, that's caps. Where are you gonna put Trent then? Because they're gonna do the same thing. Try to put him back in centre mid.
You mean? No, I'm picking Trent. I'm picking Trent.
No,
I didn't think about Reece James.
But let's say Reece
he's
James
just
stays.
suspension.
Let's say Reece James stays fit
And get
from
back-
now until the end of next season.
And you get back into his form.
Does he start a right back for you?
For
But
me.
defensively,
For
he's
you.
better
No,
than
I'm
Trent.
picking Trent. But I didn't think about Reece James.
In no circumstances does Reece James start.
I don't think he'll play better than Trent.
No,
does.
he can start.
I don't think he'll play better.
I think he can offer. His passing's not as good, but I think he offers a lot of what Trent offers.
But passing not
Plus he's
bad though.
better
Passing not
defense.
way
No,
off.
passing's good.
And I think he gets
Let's take it.
he gets
Yeah,
he gets goals though.
Passing not
Chips
way
in on
off
goals as
Trent,
well.
what I'm saying.
Free kicks as
I
well.
just think that I don't think he'll play better than what Trent does in the next year.
Defensively, he will be.
They're going to push each other.
Yeah.
If he was, I'd rather play him against like a Nico Williams or them sort of players. I'd rather play Reece James than play Trent.
Reece James got cooked before as well.
Well,
So-
it depends.
Everyone's been cooked,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. So
Everyone been cooked.
So the fact
but if they're going at 10 times, yeah, if Zayd was on TikTok when he's taking on the players, yeah, 10 times against Trent, I reckon he's cooking Trent.
way,
Oh my god, 100% he's cooking
no
Trent.
way, bro.
Zayd is cooking him.
Do you reckon Zayd's quick at Trent?
No way, bro.
What do you reckon?
Bro, B.
Zayd versus Trent.
Out of 10 times,
No.
he's cooking him 6 or 7.
No way, bro.
I think he get
70% of the time.
Not okay.
Okay, what about versus Reece James?
Huh?
Nah.
I think it's less likely.
Reece James is strong. He's a big
That's
boy.
my point to you though. So when you're saying everyone's getting cooked, I'm just saying, yeah, everyone gets cooked, cool, but percentage wise, Reece James is going to be far less.
I disagree, personally. But we'll see.
What, you think Trent's going to...
Reece James definitely locks him off more times than
No,
Trent.
I think
Yeah,
Reece James is a
facts.
better defender naturally than Trent. But when you say percentage wise, I don't think Trent's going to be getting cooked 60% or 70% of the time, and Reece James is going to be getting cooked like 20% of the time. Like I think man will get cooked.
No, I think
The same way Trent will get cooked, I think Trent will impact the game more going forward.
no, but the Reece's recovery will be far more better. If you go past him, he's stronger, he's faster. He can just you know what I'm saying? With
Once
Trent,
you're done, you're done.
or Trent's got get out of the way, man. Bow.
But I'd go Trent. I don't think Reece James is going to
As
play
in,
better than
I'm
Trent.
Trent, but
I'm
I think it's close. Interesting.
The Reece James one's be good.
If Reece gets back into form and play consistently for a whole season, I
Reece James.
wouldn't be surprised if he does play. If he does
Okay.
start, what I'm saying.
And also
Yeah.
Tuchel has a relationship with him.
Yeah,
So.
but then if he depends, if he plays right back or he plays like last couple games centre mid, who knows?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I wouldn't mind putting him back in centre mid, but everyone's it
that's
didn't work
crazy.
here, and everyone's got onto it. So I don't think he would
you
want to
want
go back
Trent
there. Trent, yeah.
Oh, no, not a
Nah,
chance. Not a chance.
You can't play centre mid. It's not. Nah. What centre backs for England?
Levi Colwill
Harry Maguire.
and Ezri Konza.
Harry Maguire.
You're not being serious about Levi Colwill, right?
Ezri Konza and Gueye.
No.
Okay,
Maguire and Gui.
How old is Maguire?
I'm quite done. Man.
31, I think.
Maguire's done, bro.
That's not done. That's experience. You
but
need that.
Maguire's done, bro.
You need that experience in the team. Am I lying, Dammy?
Jared Breakaway.
Jared Branthwaite and
They're mad young players, bro.
Nah, gay.
And Gahey.
I think Gueye's 1,000%.
Yeah.
So you're certain about Gahey?
100%.
So Gahey +1.
Yeah.
Stones.
I'm not as high on Gahey.
They're gonna
as
put
you guys
Stones
do.
in there. They're definitely picking Stones.
Stones is
Nah, I
fine
think
as
he's
well.
finished, man.
But they're gonna pick him.
I think
What, to
he's
start?
finished.
No, like he's gonna be in that England
Oh,
squad.
squad most probably, yeah. I don't, but to start, I
If
don't
he
know.
could prove himself,
So what? Who would you rather take, Maguire or Stones?
Oh, Stones.
Bro, Maguire is a very valuable player for England.
who would
So
I rather
Wait, who
take
would you
for
rather
England?
take or start?
take or like start
I
whatever.
would take both. If I wouldn't care who I pick, but taking, but I'd start Stones. I think Stones is just better than him.
I think Stones is better, but he's,
But he's on the ball,
even
he's
more
better.
he's more
But-
injury prone, man.
But obviously Maguire, I think Maguire adds a
Box
lot.
defending, Maguire is.
Yeah.
There's a funny stat about Stones, bro. Since he joined Man City, he's not played like more than like 20 games in the league campaign.
Yeah.
Since
Really?
he joined, something like that.
Through
It's a funny
injuries?
He's
stat.
always injured.
Through injuries, innit? Yeah.
He was always injured. So, but you're saying Gahey's certified?
I think Gay
I don't rate
I think
Gahey
Gay
as high
gets
as
a
you
move
do.
as well, by the way.
Yeah, I think he gets a move.
So
I don't feel like
What sort of caliber?
I don't think it's gonna be a big move. I reckon it's gonna be Chelsea, Newcastle. I think that's it. It's a big move still, but I don't think it's gonna be as big as like like maybe Arsenal or
No,
the
'cause
Cities or the.
Arsenal and
Red
Liverpool
needs
don't.
centre back.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm saying he's not gonna go
City-
City. I don't think he'll go City.
I
It might
don't
even go
Does it have to be
Spurs.
in England?
I don't think a foreign team would buy him. A top foreign team would buy him anyway.
AC would.
Over
I don't think they have
Tomori?
enough money.
No, they ain't got money for like that. Nah. Yeah, because
But I think he gets
What?
a
So
move.
You know that-
what? Tomori?
Max-
I
Tomori
think
not
Chelsea or
going.
Newcastle's a cold move for him.
Tomori has to move back to England if he wants to have any chance.
It's not fair though because he's actually sick.
No, I think Tomori's fell off, bro.
Yeah, I think he's
Is it?
fallen off.
Yeah. Since that
Like he,
first 2
he, he,
years,
he hasn't
Yeah, we won the
matured.
league.
He hasn't
Yeah.
matured.
No, football wise.
So like, he always depends on his athleticism to bail him out of stuff. But to the point where he just gets himself in the most stupid situations. It's like, what are you doing? Just learn to get yourself like in position earlier. Like, yeah, he's fallen off a little bit.
Midfield 3.
Midfield 3.
Deckers.
Yeah,
I think he has to play.
Judith.
Jude plays.
I said Judith.
Chris Rigg.
Kobe.
Kobe, your third.
Who else is there? I like
You got Curtis Jones. You got Chris Rigg. No, sorry.
Kobe.
You said it again. What? You got Curtis Jones. You got Kobe Mainu.
Adam Wharton looked good yesterday.
I told
Okay,
you,
cool.
man,
Now watch
he's-
this. Watch this.
He's cold.
But I think it's all. I
I'm
think
playing
it's Wharton
him
or Rice.
over Rice.
I was gonna say it's Wharton or Rice, not both.
This is baby Jack Wilshere. I'm telling you, this is baby Jack Wilshere, man.
He's cold. I've been saying he's cold, but I'm not drop. I'm not gonna play Adam and play Kobe.
Oh hell no.
So I'll play.
It'd be Adam, Jude, and then
No, but I think Rice has to play that team. I can't lie.
No, but I feel.
But is Rice the 6?
Nah, man. I feel like
you gotta sit. Yeah.
I feel like you can play a game. You need to go test it without Rice and see what it's saying. The team's saying. 'Cause
but
I don't
team's fine,
think.
it'll be
I don't think it'll be as bad as what people think it is.
No, it'll be
Like,
fine.
It
Rice
worked.
ain't that
Start
needed like
transition.
that.
No, but when you had like a Rice and Phillips, it worked.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you're going to change it.
Oh, just because Phillips was injured.
No, but I'm not telling
Oh, so,
Phillips. I'm talking that sort of them
So
sort of players.
4-2-3-1 and
Them sort of players, and let the rest man that's gotta be advanced and play that.
So would you not play Wharton and Rice together and then have someone
That's what I'm saying.
in
Have
forward?
Jude
I
in
personally
front.
wouldn't know.
I don't like that.
It's
As in-
two like
But
what,
so,
stiff.
so you have Jude as like a 10 and then 2 wingers and Kane. I assume it's gonna
Yeah.
be Kane. Who will your wingers be? Because
Gordon.
Saka plays.
they're a name.
Saka
Saka's
always
30 starts, to be
Saka.
fair.
I'd
Although you
play-
do have like a Jared Bowen and that sort of stuff.
And
But then
Gordon.
you have Eze,
I'm not playing Eze on the bench for England.
Foden.
I'd rather play Eze centrally for England. On a Rice, Jude, Eze thing. That's what I'm on.
I don't mind it.
Cole Palmer
I
on
don't
the
mind
left.
it.
Copa. Oh, there are names.
Eze's
Anthony
goal yesterday
Gordon.
was
Does he
crazy.
get
by the
any?
way. No, I don't rate this guy. So.
Who?
I like Gordon.
Eze's goal.
Eze's goal. Yeah, Eze's goal is crazy. The assist was maybe even better.
You don't like Gordon?
I don't rate Gordon. No.
I like Gordon.
Marcus
He's
Rashford
alright.
Yeah.
got 2 goals today.
Rashford.
Oh, allow it. I don't rate.
Rashford needs a season where I can watch him and think
Okay, you're back.
you're done with Man United now.
Yeah.
Get me?
what?
This is the new.
I've been
Rashford.
telling you lot what he's been
Until
getting
then-
away with though. He's
Until
been,
then, I wouldn't necessarily. Rashford's not at the forefront of my mind for England as a winger.
hey, he's been getting away with like he's playing in a better team. He still does the same thing he does at United. He's just getting away with it at Villa. That's it. He scored a penalty and another goal. But like, if you watch him throughout the Premier League season, campaign season, like for Villa, he's costed them goals as well. He's not tracked back the goal like against Spurs. I think when they equalised, he didn't track back his runner.
Yeah, I remember that goal.
The goal against Liverpool when they were 2-1 up, he didn't track back his runner. If you're a new signing and I'm the manager, I'm fuming that you've just cost me these 2
Actually,
goals.
that's the goal I was thinking of, where Trent scored.
What
the
game?
flexible.
What goal against Spurs?
Yeah,
Bro, the cross that come in,
I don't remember them playing Spurs.
they played Spurs like
I can't remember the game.
they played Spurs and Liverpool like back to back, and both of them they were 2-1 up at the time.
I
Or
remember
they were
that.
up by 1 goal,
I
and then
remember
the other
Trent
team equalised because Rash is just walking to the guy as he's crossing it. Kuleski crossed it or someone like that, and then someone slapped it in. But I was just thinking, bro, this is what he was doing at thing. But I knew straight away he's gonna go there, score 5-6 goals, maybe get 2 assists, and then everyone's gonna say, "Oh, he's back. It was United." But they're gonna see it's the
No,
same thing.
I don't think Rashford's back. I'm just saying if he, because this summer he's got to leave United. So I think if he has 1 year where I look at him and I think, cool, the Man United stuff's gone now, then maybe. But right now I'm not thinking of Rashford as my starting left winger for England.
Yeah, I think like when they did play, I think like Tuchel was like pissed with them, no?
Yeah, he
The
didn't
first
play,
game.
in the first game he didn't
Yeah,
play
you're
well.
fuming with the Queen.
Yeah, he didn't play well.
But that's what
So
they
he
do all the
expected
time,
to take
though.
players on more. And
But that's what
like-
they done for you. That's what they did for you. That's what he was doing for United. He was just proper like.
But at
well,
United, like the issue wasn't that he didn't take players on; it was that he just dribbled down blind alleys and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
but-
there was no thought
But
process.
he played the
behind
whole
it.
game like that though.
Yeah, as in I've never really been a Rashford fan.
No, I used to be, but like I used to rate him, but now I was just like, obviously I rate him. He's got ability, but I don't rate you as a footballer because you don't do the whole package. You know what I mean,
I
you
think
don't
he's-
have the hunger. You don't have the want and all that stuff. And
I think
like,
he's a very different footballer to what he was 5 years ago. Because before he was all about the goals. Now I think
And the
he
kids.
wants and the kids feed the kids. But I think now he wants to be a
Robin.
creator. He's assisting. He's feeding.
I feel like
feeding the
I feel like a Twitch creator or a Twitter creator or something like that, like a YouTube creator.
Hey, speaking of YouTube creators and that sort of stuff, you seen this? Like, is it 5-a-side thing for
Ballers League.
Ballers League.
Ball of Duty should
Why
be
is
on
Ball
that,
of
bro.
Duty not in it?
No, trust me. Have you seen that player that plays for Five Guys? I don't even try to draw
This is
for
why I
Five
wanted
Guys,
to finish at 7:30.
Five guys.
yeah? Yeah, Five Guys, yeah. Oh shit, we got caught in Five Guys. They got a player that played in Dream League. Bro, he can't even pass the ball. You know Five Guys from YouTube? You don't know about Five Guys? You know about Five Guys?
Yeah, I do.
They blew up on like YouTube,
Yeah,
doing this like
Five
pretty much
Guys.
similar thing, yeah, like playing five-a-side and that. But they blew up. But one of their players is on Dream League, getting like 450 a week. But he can't like pass
What's
the
Dream
ball.
League?
That's what we were just talking about Dream League.
Oh, balling.
Ballers League, sorry, the
You
same
get
thing.
450
Yeah.
a week.
You get money for it.
Yeah.
Players get like
450 a week to play for
I
that.
didn't know you get paid.
These man look dead though.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say to you. There's a player on that is so bad. He costed them like 5 goals.
I think like it got too quick, too big, too quick. They should have built it up.
No, but it's gonna
big thing
get.
in
It's
Germany.
gonna
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
It's their first year, so it's gonna get better, though, isn't it?
I don't know, you know.
It will, because it's gonna find better players.
I thought the whole point was the exposure.
Huh?
I thought the whole point was like you get exposure from it, and that's how you'll. I didn't actually they're actually getting paid to do it.
No, they're getting paid to. Bro, there's players that
Get
play
paid more than
non-league.
some semi-pro guys.
Yeah, there's players that play non-league. That Bruno Andrade is that was the first draft pick. He used to play for QPR. I think he was at Woking or somewhere. He's
Oh,
playing
that's
there.
crazy.
There's bare players in there.
Play, like if they're on contracts and that.
You can't play as your pro,
Yeah, so
but you can play as your semi-pro.
Yeah,
You know
like
what,
those extras like
players
Marvin
in
Sordell and
non-league
that
are on
one.
contract.
Like,
You can't play, bro.
Plays for
What, if
Kettering.
they're on a pro contract.
You're on a contract.
Funny.
If you get injured there, that's what I'm saying.
No, but I heard there's bare man that went there, and then bare non-league managers are fuming right now.
Yeah, because they're on non-contracts.
Yeah, they wouldn't be on contracts.
If they're on contract, they wouldn't be able to play.
get Ball of Duty on there.
They don't want us on there, man.
We smoked them out.
We've been smoking everyone in that
We
league right
smoke
now.
them.
We just got one more game this week tomorrow against Oceans 5.
Tune in, you'll see me.
And then if we beat them, then we beat everyone like for the first round of fixtures. So we beat JP as well.
Smoke.
Yeah.
21 seconds.
Smoke.
21 seconds.
Just about to say
21
that.
seconds.
Smoke. That man are upset.
I'm saying 21 savage.
He's saying, do you keep moving like Rashford?
Don't worry,
Like runners.
wait till the memes I'm gonna put up. I've been telling you, I've been saving memes, bro.
Oh yeah, word. Word.
But yeah, that video's coming out shortly this week. But yeah, man. Ball of Duty. This one's all tired, so we need to leave.
If you believe in God,
Believe in Ball of Duty.
Shout out Louise, man. Man, no pause here, but man, miss Louise, man.
Word.
Where is he? How's
Miss
he
his
been,
energy.
man?
I need to shout. I'm gonna call him straight after this. I ain't
Shout
heard that guy in
Louise.
a minute, man.
How's he
Shout out
serious?
Louise,
Shout
bro.
out Luis.
The clocks are going forward now, so enjoy the weather. You know what I'm saying?
summer's hey,
Hey.
back outside,
Certain
boys.
man are outside.
Where's
Certain man on my left.
them tequila shots that I've been seeing you lot bet? Why are you pointing at me?